Today we're talking about psychology in filmmaking, and specifically how filmmakers use psychology to make you feel exactly what they want you to feel. Whether it's tension, comfort, excitement, sadness, or fear, the way films mess with your brain is no accident, and there's a reason certain scenes make your heart race or bring you to tears. So let's break it all down. Number one is mirror neurons. Ever noticed how you wince when someone in a film gets punched in the face? That's thanks to something called mirror neurons. Your brain fires as if you are experiencing what the character is going through. Filmmakers use close-ups of faces, subtle performance choices, and emotionally charged sound to trigger this. So if a character looks scared, we also feel scared. If they cry, then we start to get choked up. And this is why casting matters, and why performance matters. The more believable and grounded the acting is, the more our brain mirrors it. Number two is colors and moods. So color psychology is huge in film. Red raises alertness. It can mean passion, danger, or intensity. And blue often makes us feel calm and detached, or even cold. Yellow can feel hopeful, or in horror films perhaps it could feel uncomfortable or even sickly. Good filmmakers use color to trigger emotional responses long before the story gives you a reason to feel anything. So think of movies like Joker or Her. Every single frame is emotionally engineered with color. Number three is music and sound. Your ears are way more emotionally reactive than your eyes. So filmmakers use psychological priming with sound, meaning that they play specific tones or styles of music to put your brain in a certain mood before something happens. A horror film might have no visuals at all, just some kind of creepy hum in the background, and you already feel anxious. That is sound psychology. It builds expectations and tension, all without telling you anything directly. Number four is the Baader-Meinhof effect. Now this one's a bit subtle, but it's powerful. So the Baader-Meinhof effect is when you hear or see something for the first time, and then suddenly it's everywhere. Filmmakers use this by planting ideas early and then repeating them. A specific line, a visual motif, or even a type of object. Then once you notice it, it keeps showing up, and your brain starts giving it more weight. You are subconsciously being told that this thing matters. Christopher Nolan loves this stuff, and so does Denis Villeneuve. Number five is the Kuleshov Effect. So this one's a classic film psychology trick. The Kuleshov Effect is where two shots placed together change how you interpret them. So show a blank face, then cut to a crying baby. The audience thinks that the person feels sad, then cut to a delicious meal instead, and now the audience thinks that they are hungry. So the same shot, different meaning. Pure editing psychology. So this is why shot order really matters. And it's not just about what you show, it's about what you show next. Number six is suspension of disbelief. And this is the psychological agreement between the filmmaker and the audience. The audience wants to believe, and they know it's fake, but as long as you don't break that illusion, they'll stay emotionally invested. So that means good production design, consistent tone, and grounded performances. But it also means not insulting the audience's intelligence. Give them just enough information to connect the dots, and they will love you for it. Number seven is emotional catharsis. One of the most powerful psychological effects in film is catharsis, that release of emotion after a big build-up. Think of The Pursuit of Happiness, or The Green Mile, or Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now these moments destroy you, but in the best of ways. And that is by design. Writers and directors build tension, conflict, and emotional stakes until there's nowhere else to go except the release. And that's why structure, pacing, and character arcs matter so much. Number 8 is identification and projection. You don't just watch characters, you actually become them a little bit. When films are written well, you project yourself onto the protagonist. You see the world through their lens, their struggles become your struggles, and that's why it's so important to have protagonists that are relatable. Not perfect, but relatable. So we identify with people who are flawed, struggling, and learning, because that's what it's like in real life. It's basic human psychology. We root for people we see ourselves in. So whether it's the way the film is lit, how the music sort of creeps under your skin, or how a simple cut changes everything, psychology is everywhere in film. And filmmakers don't just make movies. They guide emotions, they shape meaning, and they manipulate the brain. If you want to learn more about storytelling, screenwriting, and what makes movies actually work, then hit the subscribe button and check out our courses at filmindustrygateway.net. Once again, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.